So we should mention woman's eternal sympathy for the devil. We should talk about how every instance of a woman talking about spirituality or God or religion or love or anything of that nature which is divorced from a man, which is divorced from a doctrine that she follows, which was made by a man. If any of these things do not have men at the helm, and this goes beyond the carnal man, then it is effectively an institution of evil spirituality, which is really narcissism. Now, the devil's sin was pride, and pride came before the fall, and it's pride and beauty that women use to manipulate, and it's the thing that gives them their false sense of grandiosity.
BBC Radios.
We do not enjoy those traffic updates, but we don't know how to turn it off. The churches today are not led by men, which is why you should not go to them. They are led by women.
Action.
We do not enjoy the traffic updates. The churches are led by women, which is why they enable homosexuals, they enable female priests, they enable divorce. The doctrine of the church has become lukewarm, milquetoast, bad, because it has women at the helm who only have an ear for Satan. They do not have an ear for God, and they have never had an ear for God. They only know Satan, which is why they are required to be quiet and listen to men who are God next to them on earth. They are not God, but they are God next to woman. Because man is a separation, a degree of separation between her and God. Just as Jesus is a degree of separation between man and God. Man follows God, which is Jesus, our representative, if you want to say that. Woman follows man. When all this is done correctly, then the children are raised correctly. When this is not done correctly, then we propagate trauma, we propagate lies, spiritual evil, and the dominion of Satan. Satan has taken over this world, piecemeal. It's fully his. The moral society has flipped 100% to evil, because this is Satan's domain. It is this way because women were allowed to open their mouths too many times, were allowed to assume too much authority, were allowed to deride the man too much. So now we have full spiritual evil from the woman who has eternal sympathy for the devil. Any situation that arises where she can manipulate an outcome to favour her, despite the harm this causes, she will do it. That's if she doesn't have her right senses screwed on, hammered in by God and men. And men are just as at fault for the instigation of evil wherever they are listening to women and are behaving according to woman's ways, woman's image of God, which is the devil. So this is why it says in the end times that you will flee to the mountains away from the people, because the people are engaged in spiritual wickedness at the behest of women who are in love with it.